right here. Well, look right here at this one now. Well, he's a pulling, ain't he? Let's see what this is. We'll get our first fish up here. Well, heck, I might film us an intro today. This ain't a live shiner, y'all. I've got 2 rods with a live shiner, and I've got 2 rods with cut skipjack. We're going a live bait, cut bait combo kind of day. Let's see what this is. That's old blue cat right there. Just a little old thing. But he's a skunk buster. He's getting the first one in the kayak here. I don't ever complain about the first one. Because there he went. There he went. Pop the hook on the way out. That's a small hook. That's a number 6 hook because these shiners I've got are real small. But we're going to count that as a skunk buster because I had my hand on him, doggone it. Alright guys, there goes our next shiner down. You can see they're real small. I bought these. I didn't catch them. I actually left over from the last trip, but I thought I ain't going to let them go to waste. I'm going to bring them out here today, and I've got that on just a small Carolina rig. Got this on my bait rods that I catch skipjack with. And we'll get that out there, and I'll try to film us an intro. All right, so the wind's up today. I got Chainsaw Man over here, but we're going to try to knock out this intro anyway. So what I'm doing is I'm out here on the river today, and I'm currently spot locked on the end of a point. There's a creek that runs back here behind the camera, kind of loops around, and I'm out here toward the entrance of that. There's a point that comes out. It's going to look like it's right over here, but in actuality, the point extends from that dock over here basically out. And you can see right here where I'm at, it's 24 feet here, and I'm right here and where that old creek channel starts to loop back up in here. And so I've got my baits suspended down under the kayak today. I've got 2 rods, my 2 front ones up here. Those have got live shiners on them, and my 2 rear rods have cut skipjack. And here comes the wind again. I apologize if it's getting on the camera microphone there. It's just that kind of day. But it's beautiful out here nonetheless. It's sunny. It's like 60 degrees out here in late February, so I'll deal with a little wind. But headpiece on this rod, body piece on this rod, and then again the 2 live shiners, and they're all small. They're all 2-3 inch shiners. That was as big as the bait shop had when I got them. But I'm gonna put in a few hours out here this afternoon, probably gonna fish till dark. I think it's around 2 o'clock right now, and I just got set up here a little while ago and got that small blue just then. So hopefully we're gonna get some active fish, maybe working in and out of this creek today. My baits are gonna be sitting right here waiting on them when they come through. Let's catch us some today. There goes one of them shiners again. My gosh, that's 2 now. I did get a little tap a little while ago on the cut bait, but I think it was just another one of them small dink size blues. I thought these shiners I might get some bycatches. That's just another little blue cat. But I thought if there was some crappie or bass that worked through, I might have a chance on these here shiners. But so far, just kitties. There he is. He's still got my bait there in his mouth. Got the hook out, but not the bait. That's all right. It's probably dead anyway. We'll let him go. We'll stick us another shiner on there, and hopefully we find something a little bigger than this today. Get out of here, buddy. Well, there's just another little shiner going down. We'll send it down there, let my sinker hit bottom. And now what I'm gonna do is just reel my rod tip down to the water surface, lift up, put it in the rod holder just like I would my regular cut bait rods. And now that bait's sitting down there just a couple feet off the bottom, swimming around for any fish that work their way along. The cut bait got hit. There it goes. That's on that skipjack head, buddy. Goodness. Oh, he was a pulling, wasn't he? I tell you what, man, when you're in shallow water like this, they can take a rod tip down hard. Even the smaller fish. You know, again, I apologize if there's wind noise on the camera. It's just going to be one of them days. Nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. Yeah, it's a little better size blue. Yeah. Well, he got me excited when that rod tip went over. That's fun. That never gets old. That old rod tip going over, man. That's why I do this. You just don't get that kind of excitement in other types of fishing. Right there's what he eat, that old skipjack head. Let's get hold of this thing here. I still ain't got I don't know how in the world I have forgotten to put a glove back in my kayak again, but I have. I'm losing my marbles, I guess. I just can't remember nothing no more. Let's bring him in here and get this hook out. Well, there's the bait on that one. That's slightly bigger. Bigger dink, smaller fun size, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what that black mark here is on his side. He may have hit the kayak on the way up there or something. But yeah, a little bit better quality. Getting some more action out here today, that's the main thing. That's what I wanted to get today, was get some bites. And I thought some fish with this warmer weather we've got going on right now. We've had a warmer day yesterday, today, and then tomorrow we're supposed to be mid-60s out here and sunny. So these backwaters are going to heat up, and I thought that'll get the bait moving and maybe get some better quality fish moving in behind them. So I was just going to set up here on this point at the mouth of this creek and try to intercept them working in and out of here. Got us one anyway. Get out of here, buddy. And he gone. Yeah, my bait's still in pretty good shape, y'all. You can see it's been chewed on by some smaller fish there at some point, but there's a lot of meat on it there, so I'm gonna send it back down. We'll see if we can get another one. I got plenty of bait out here today. I got a cooler full of skipjack, so well, we're not gonna have to recycle baits, but with that one still being in pretty good shape, we'll see if we can get another one on it before we switch it out. Right here. There goes one of them shiners. Let's see what we got here. We want to bet it's another one of them old blue cats, or a channel cat. Feels like he's rolling down there. Yeah, it is. This right here, y'all, this is what normally you see on my rods. I'll get comments all the time where I'll be holding up one fish that I've caught and somebody will say, well, your back rod was getting hit while you were talking. And what it is, it's fish like this, these little small, just dink size, I call them blue cats or channel cats, and they'll be back there chewing on a big piece of cut bait I got, and their mouths are so small they're not going to eat my normal size bait, but they can bite at it and chew at it, and so my rod tips will be going up and down, bouncing. And people think, oh man, you're missing fish, but really it's just these little things right here that ain't going to get hooked up on a normal bait. But this little small hook I got here on these shiners, they are able to get the bait and the hook. But I sure would like to hook into their great grandmother today. We're gonna keep trying. Get on out of here. Well, there goes us another one down. Let's see what we can do with it. I need to check that other one over there. It may be gone or something. In fact, it ain't got hits, while this other one over here right beside it has been hit numerous times now. Let's reel it in and just check. I've been on my phone some, just messing around. No, he's on there. He's still alive too. Oh well. He's just dodged the bullet so far. That's a lucky shiner. We'll see if he can stay lucky all day. He's gonna have to make it a few more hours because we got plenty of time left till I'm leaving today. This front rod up here is getting chewed on again. Hope it's something different than another small blue cat. He ain't very big, whatever he is. No, just another one of them little old bait stealers down there. But you know what? These little things, they gotta eat too. That's how they're gonna get big and strong and get to that size it's fun to catch someday. I'm downsizing my tackle here for these shiner rods. Again, these are my skipjack rods that I catch bait with and stuff. This is old clearance rack Academy rods there with a cheap Abu Garcia reel. They're light enough tackle that fish like this can at least, he's wanting to flop on me. They can at least put a bend in the rod Fish like that on my heavier catfish gear ain't gonna do a whole lot, but nevertheless, it's another bite. Them shiners might make sure we get us a video today. There ain't been much going on these 2 back rods, just that one decent sized blue. But this spot here, you know, these fish, they're either going to move through here or they're not, and the more time you can put into it, the better your odds are. So I thought I'd just spend an afternoon out here and just see what happens. Another shiner here. Up. Well, they're slippery little things. I would have loved to have had some bigger ones, but again, the bait shop didn't have anything bigger than these, so we just making them work. Well, I didn't have that hook good. You see that? That's one for the blooper reels right there, y'all. I just flung him off the hook as soon as he hit the water. Let's get us another one. You watch and see my comments, they'll blow up. Everybody want to lecture me now, telling me how I'm hooking them wrong and whatnot. You know how the internet is. They just pounce. That's all right though. All right, let's see if that one will stay on there for us. Send him down there and feed him to something. That one over there, buddy, luckiest shiner alive, at least for now. He may not be alive all day, but he has survived thus far. Oh, this back rod got hit. That's on that skipjack head. Well, I've had a long drought here, y'all. I've had a solid hour, maybe a little more. I'm just riding it out. Just waiting on some fish to come through, and this one here wanted a bite of that skipjack head. Hopefully he don't throw it off the hook. I'll probably switch it out anyway. Let's see what we got here. He ain't very big, but he's an upgrade over what's been eating them shiners this afternoon. There we go. It's a piece of bait he eat, and tell you what, let me flip around this way. We'll get him in the light there. That's YouTube 101 right there. Get the light shining on what you're trying to film. He's talking to us a little bit. Let's send him out of here. Maybe he'll go tell his friends where there's some free meals at. Now let's turn back around here and get our bait. I'm gonna go ahead and switch this out, as we are getting down here about the last hour I'm gonna fish. I mean, it's still in good shape overall. If I didn't have a surplus of bait, I would totally reuse that, but I'm gonna put a fresh piece on there, see what that'll do for us, just in case we get some active fish moving through. We'll get us a fresh piece on. There we go. There's the next one. Send it down and raise it up just a couple feet off the bottom and see what it can do for us. It's been one of them days out here, y'all. It's just a beautiful day. I think today's February 23rd, and you know, you get a day like this, it could be 30 degrees out here, but instead it's 60. So you got to get out on the water if you can. So that's what I'm doing out here, just enjoying the day, getting a few bites here and there. No monsters today, not yet anyway, but man, it sure beats the alternative. Like I said, it could have been 30 degrees and pouring down rain or snow today. So I'd much rather be out here catching small fish on a warm day than the alternative. But I'm probably going to fish, you know, again, another hour out here. We'll see if we can get a few more bites, and maybe that big one comes along. Look right here. Look right here. This shiner has gotten hit again. I'm telling you, folks, that shiner on the other rod, he's about 6-8 foot away from this one, and that fish is the luckiest fish alive. He's made a deal with the devil or something, because why his friends on this rod keep getting hit and he don't is mind-boggling. We got another little small blue here on one of them shiners. Find my pliers here. I see that hook. I saw it when he had his mouth open. Well, if it opened up, we'd get it out. There we go. Well, we got it. Yeah. Why that fish ate that shiner and not the one right there that's just a few feet away is just craziness. I'm telling you, folks, he's been a deal with the devil made today with that shiner, or else he's just the luckiest fish alive that he ain't got eaten. There's just another one. We'll send him down, and I bet you, if I had somebody to bet with, I'd bet that this one right here gets eat before that one does too. I'm gonna reel that other one in and just check him. He may be dead down there, for all I know, but the last time we checked him, he was still alive and kicking. We'll see. He's still on there. Let's take a look at him. Yeah, he's still kicking and lively. I don't know how that thing ain't got eat. I lost count of how many fish we got on that rod. I think it's been 5 or 6, I guess. Well, these things, I mean, you can take a look here and see them 2 lines right there, they're, I don't know, 6, 8 foot apart. Watch that one right there. The only one that's getting hit on them shiners. So we'll see if that thing right there can survive another 45 minutes or so. We're gonna let him go. He may never get eaten out here. He may just die of old age. Right here. What shiner this guy? He got eat, and the other one has avoided death yet again. It's mind-boggling, folks. Mind-boggling. That's another small blue cat. We ain't had no bycatches today. That's why I got these dang shiners, was to try to luck into some crappie or bass or drum or whatever. And it's still these little blue cats. But I tell you, these blue cats have saved the day because we ain't got enough big ones, or bigger, I should say, to justify posting the video. But with the action I've gotten from these little ones, I can at least post this video, and heck, I might make enough money off of it to cover the cost of my shiners. I might break even on today's trip. Get that hook at him. If he'd open his mouth, we'd get it out. There we go. Well, there he is. There's just another one. Old bread and butter size right there. I'll send him home and send another shiner down. Well, folks, the sun over here, it is dropping over the tree line, and I got some plans this evening, so I got to get on out of here. But before I go, it's time. We're going to release Lucky. That is what I have named this shiner right here, who has survived the day somehow or another. If he's still alive on here, we're going to let him go. By gosh, he is. This thing, it's unreal. He's still kicking too. Get that hook out of him here. All right, Lucky. Get the camera down here. Swim off for me there. There he goes. He's out of here, folks. That fish, he'll outlive us all. Luckiest fish alive. All right, guys, it's been a fun day. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.